QC Life. I'm here at Stewart Law Offices, and it is time for the Legal Minute. And I'm so happy to be with Brent Stewart and Christian Gerencir. So I want to talk first of all about what happens when people make that first call. It's so important, right, Brent?
The first call is probably one of the most important parts of the relationship between the lawyer-client, because that's what gets everything rolling. It kind of sets the whole temperature for how things go. We do intakes in two different ways at Stewart Law Offices. I'm kind of old school. I like to call. I like people to get in their car and drive down and see me. We sit down face to face and we start doing the intake, which consists of asking name, personal information so we can get medical records, details of the wreck. So I like a one-on-one meeting. But if somebody wants a more online meeting, I use my younger lawyers, Christian, who's not that young, but he knows how to do things online, and I'll let him kind of go over what he can do online versus what I do with pen and paper.
And
So it's really important to make sure that the client's comfortable, the potential client's comfortable, which can be a little bit of a challenge when you're doing it from miles and miles apart. And so I always offer them several different options as to meeting with the attorney. I can meet with them via Zoom, FaceTime, or some of them are comfortable just doing it on the phone. A lot of the information we get is the same as what you would do in a traditional intake. However, it's just a little bit more challenging to get them to provide all of the information if they're not meeting you face to face. So I try and make them as comfortable as possible. And then as far as getting the information that we need, one benefit to the virtual meetings is they can pull up and show me documents that they may have otherwise forgot to bring to the in-person meeting, such as medical records, accident reports, and those sort of things. So the most important thing is making sure the client's comfortable while also getting all the information you need to set up the case effectively.
Brent, why was that so important for you to make sure that you can meet their clients where they were, whether that was here in your office or online?
I think in order for the whole thing to start properly, you have to go into it with good information and full information. And if you don't get that all up front, you're going to kind of always be playing catch up. I think that's a big problem with not just law or just everything. If a doctor doesn't give it a very good intake up front, it hurts with his diagnosis. If we don't get a good amount of information about what happened and your injuries, well, then we start off behind. And I think it's better if we start off in front and keep the momentum and keep it going, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Christian, before I let you guys go, I have to know, when people call Stewart Law Offices, what is one thing you want them to know?
I want them to know that they've got a group of attorneys that they can reach when they need them. They're already in a tough spot as to being in a motor vehicle accident or a workplace injury, so they're already really stressed, and we want to ensure them that if they have questions, they'll get answered, and that we know what's going on in their case, and we're setting it up for as best it possibly could be.
Absolutely. It's all about having the right people in your corner to fight for the right results.
This segment of QC Life was sponsored by Stewart Law Offices.